Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. There's gonna be ambient air. I try to do things to drown it out, but it's too nice a day, so I don't want to close the window. Oh boy, next door has a table saw about 12 feet from my window, so you might hear that. Nope, not one rabbit. I hate titling these things, man. That's my least favorite part about doing these videos is naming them. So that's why the titles are always like. I need a team. I need a title team. I need help. I'm just a clown, man. I'm just a Hale empath. That's all I am. I've been collecting data for years and years, and here I started this tube a while ago to share about the data collection. You like my turtle? I'll go look up turtle in Animal Totem. I got this in Tulum, Mexico when I went back in 2011, I think it was. Yep. Got a t-shirt too. Take the trip, buy a t-shirt. Go to the show, buy a t-shirt. I got a lot of t-shirts. I got 2 drawers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I got a lot of t-shirts. So I used to do a lot of stuff. It seems like my life stopped 3 years ago, but I think it's about switching to high gear, honestly. I got a feeling about it, and usually I'm about, I ain't not 100% right all the time, because ain't nothing no 100%, but I'm right a lot. I didn't really think about what I was going to talk about, because I just kind of wanted to hang. I had a couple ideas, because I think that people get, I'm a skeptic. No, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. Never called myself a skeptic my whole entire life. That's really kind of peculiar. I'll have to think about that later on my meditate state. So I'm a realist, and hanging out with Ma, I got a lot of time on my hands, and I spend a lot of time researching things, and then because when anything happens, when it happens in my life personally, when it happens to somebody I know, I'm just like, okay, what's the lesson in this, and who gets to benefit the most from it? So now with the main stage of the planet, I'm thinking, who gets to benefit from all this, And actually, that's not even what I wanted to talk about. Because I was thinking about, like, now that it's getting nice, it's getting nice, and how they're, because I don't know, it's gonna get interesting, because now people care more about money than they care about people. That's what got us into this position to begin with. Okay, let me preface this, because not every person, so I'll break it down to a lower denominator. The majority of the people on the planet find money, property, and prestige far more valuable than the relationships with other human beings on an intimate, heartfelt level. And I'm sure that there are people that are, contrary to that. There's contrary in every group. But because the majority of that, because I don't think there's as many people on the planet as there are. I'm just like, because I've flown over the United States so many times when I lived in the Midwest and stuff. I'm like, where are all these people, these billions and billions and billions of people, So those checks are supposed to go out. Ooh, $1,200. Whoop the fucky, Be grateful. Be grateful for what you get. I'm like, excuse me, but these people that are like that. Frankly, let's put it this way: they're not real useful. They're 535 people, and they're not real super duper useful. They pay themselves at least almost $15,000 a month. Yeah, when you divide 174,000 divided by 12, it's 14,500. And I think about all these budgets, because they're like, we need billions for this and billions for this and billions for this, and I'm like, all it is a good old boys club, and their buddy gets a new office, and then he gets to build something however he wants, you know, and to do with it. They have so many entities, and mainstream, the main, like, people, regular people don't even think about it. How much resources are wasted on all these organizations that don't do their jobs to begin with, but they're drawing funds. For example, today, I looked up, I just Googled organizations plus land management, okay? And you get Bureau of Land Management, United States Department of Interior, United States Fish and Wild, National Park Service, General Land, all these, like, and it goes on. You can scroll, right? And then you think about the budgets for these offices, or I think about the budgets for these offices, because they all get these, you know, to do. So why do we, if there's all these organizations, how come there's we should never have forest fires with all of this land management? Never. But they're all like Ponzi schemes. They're all like, give us your tax money. And that's what people are figuring out now. That it's like all these resources, like the WHO and all this stuff. It's just, give us your tax money so we can do all this research. And then when the crap hits the fan, they're like, we don't know what to do. But they're driving around, you know, and they live their lavish lifestyles. And then, but wait, here's $1,200. You guys, here's 12, you know, for 535 people are the majority of, you know, and then you get down into the state level. But hey, you want to do something interesting? You want to use your time wisely? Look up, because I get job notifications all the time. Because if I could move to Reading and get in a place where I could have help with Mom, I could go back to work full time. Sure, absolutely. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I didn't know anybody in this stupid freaking town, and nepotism. Dude, I don't know anybody in this town that even has their job. It's like everybody I know that has their job, they have it because of somebody they know. So it's just like, I was dumb. There was so much planning I didn't account for when I came here. That I thought, you know, because I came from, you know, working at some of the biggest companies in the world and stuff like that. But good old Oregonians don't like Mars real well. Nah, some of them do. I'm just not really warmly received. Really, most any place I go. It's kind of weird. But anyway, back to the, you know. So I get job notifications all the time, and so I'm like, you look at the salary of these people. Look at the salaries of these. Like, that's why Shasta County has so many freaking parolees and stuff. They did that before I went in the Air Force back in 2000. They're known for doing that. They have, like, the prison system that says, oh, well, we need $70,000 a year at least to vet each inmate. There's 194,000 inmates in the California prison system, so that's 70,000 times 197. You know, do the math. But look at their pensions, because the prisoners are treated like crap. But look at their pensions. And sometimes, I mean, and it's all that stuff, because they're supposed to be like, I don't know, in my mind, they're trusted servants if they're in a position. In my mind, but the reality of it is not. They're just human beings in the position that they're in, and they've taken advantage. And these are all the truths that are coming out with the astrology this year. It's freaking in 2020, the year of clear vision. Whoop, 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 whoop. The public defenders, attorneys, like in the district attorney's office in Shasta County, they pay themselves almost $9,000 a month. But people don't know that because they don't look. But if you just go to these job places, it tells you the salaries of these, you know, of these. And then they get cars, and then they get all the perks and stuff like that. But they have homeless people all over their streets, and say they can't afford to house them and stuff like that. It's like, you can, you just won't. See, and people like me, money, I don't freaking care about money. I care about money because I have to give it to other people so they can pay the mortgage. And stuff like that. Most of my rule following is because I don't want the people I engage with to get in trouble. Otherwise, stopping at stop signs when no one is around. That is one of the dumbest things I've had. It's like the dumber the rules, the lighter the shade of skin. Plastic human beings. That's what these guys are, man. They play chess. Do you ever see Trading Places? They're the guys that ruin people's lives and play chess just because they're bored, because they don't have any broader imagination. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So anyway, just another day here. Yep, just another day here. It was very sunny. It was very pretty. Red is just not in a good mood. I just don't know what to do with that one. So just keep trying to. I went and got her an ice cream sandwich today, and that kind of. I was gonna go get her a strawberry milkshake, and because gosh, it seems like I've had a lot of jobs where I had to work holidays, so I never know what places are open and closed on what days. So, and with everything that's going, I just was trying to hit a drive-through is all. And nope, that didn't happen. So I got about 44-minute meditate state in today. It's just quiet. It's just everybody's just chill. Drove through the neighborhood earlier when I went up to the flower shop, and there's businesses. There's like 12 people on the front lawn. That's the thing, is like you can't keep people from living their lives. Oh, and that whole land management thing I brought about earlier is because all the parks and stuff are closed and stuff like that. And I one of the reasons why I don't know, on the coast they're freaking stoked because the weather's nice and they don't want the freaking crowds and hordes of people to come. Because now they want to, but now as soon as, because they're only going to keep stripping things away until people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Of course you got the pocket string people that are like, no, we got to get back to work. We got to get the economy going, whatever, stuff like that, And I know that's how it is for Oregon on the coast, is that people are. But as soon as Oregon, because that freaking governor, our governor, that chick's an idiot. She makes my third eye twitch. Anyway. She's talking about blocking off access to even local residents. Yeah, see how that's going to go. They tout themselves and have bumper stickers all over, call themselves Oregonians, And every time I go do laundry, there's freaking people at the gun, in and out constantly at the gun shop. People got to have their guns. Get their guns. Get their guns. You don't like it, I'll shoot you. I don't have guns. Get a squirt gun. I don't know, it's weird. So, I wonder if people are going within, finding balance within themselves, discovering that they have both masculine and feminine energy, and they have to recognize both of those within themselves. And if they don't, then whatever gets neglected starts acting out. And, hopefully more and more people, because this is supposed to be the Great Awakening. Hopefully people are using this opportunity to do things to put themselves in better standing in life, go for walks and stuff like that. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about reading some books. I don't know, I haven't read in years. It's been a long time. I have to be careful about doing things, because when I can just do it. I get obsessive about stuff. I'm autistic. I get stuck on stuff. If I get into something, and then it's not really the right time. And then if I get interrupted, then I get annoyed, and I got too many interruptions. So that's usually why I don't read now. That's why it's easier for me to just pause stories and stuff like that. So what else is going on in the world today? I don't even know. I haven't even seen I watched Odd Thomas last night. That was good. I freaking cried. I thought it was cool. If you haven't, it's on. What was it? Hulu? Was it on the Hulu? I think it was on the Hulu. But I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, I don't have a lot going on. This is just part of my daily practice. I had some thinking, if you're hanging out and closed in with people and you can't get out and you're starting to get antsy, watch out for justifiable anger, man. That stuff will eat you up. That's the thing, is anger is a vibration that will eat people up. And think about all the physical effects that anger has on people. Ulcers, cancer, impotence, just all this stuff that anger does, stress does to the body, so hopefully people are, and just let stuff go. This is the thing, all the astrologers and stuff, things are going to chill up here in a little bit as soon as we get into Taurus season and stuff like that. But, so it's all about self-care and getting quiet and just listening, listening to your body, getting up when you feel like it, going to bed when you're tired, all those things. And it's going to be a trip, though, when people emerge from this. There's going to be a lot more sensitivity. It just happens. It's weird. It's because all your distractions are torn away. Your daily, your everyday routine, they're just distractions. It's like we're trained. And humans are better at tasks, So, okay, do this. I get up. I get dressed. I brush my teeth. If you have kids, that storyline. I don't. That's not my storyline for those, doing all their life tree branches that go off with their stuff. We never got to do a bunch of stuff when we were growing up. We were just freaking poor. It just sucked. Easter egg baskets. Or like an orange and an apple and a pack of sugar-free gum. But, I was always grateful. Still am. And that's why I get so frustrated. That's so funny, because I get so frustrated about, because I get mad because, people aren't even grateful for what they have. I get mad. I'll be like, you have parents that love you and you treat them like that? Fuck you, you little brat. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's just like, you got a freaking good life and you're going to act like an asshole? Okay, whatever. Let me give you some, examples of freaking a shitty life and how you can still freaking be a decent human being. Pcha. Yeah, so, what are you going to do? Anyway, just watch out for justifiable, but just let stuff go. Just, whatever, can I get you a cup of tea? Anyway, I hope you all have a rad evening. Peace.